Hey people, Inquisitor here for every Graesark Undercity blue team. We have Fegjitron. Okay, as the Lord Commissar, strong offense and support, fights in melee combat, begins with this refractor shield, can also shoot his own feathers in the head because hey, the Emperor and that. Alongside some more Imperial Guard, Encrypted Fear is an Inquisitor, offensive hero with awesome control abilities, begins in melee combat but can get ranged weapons. And between them, Matouzka, as a Hive Tyrant, very durable commander, walks through objects and cannot be suppressed. Powerful offense, disruption and support, begins in melee combat with a basic synapse. Red team, some more Imperial Guard, this time is Hammerhead, as a Lord General, fights range combat, begins with a retinue of Stormtroopers to help him out, really strong defense and support capabilities. Alongside disposable heroes, as a Warp Spider Exarch, teleporting commander that fights range combat, great for capping and harassing with some powerful control abilities. He's just hanging out by some pipes right now. And rounding us off is Kain, as a Force commander, very good offense, fights in melee combat, can also tank, disrupt and support with buffs. Taking some pot shots as a Sentinel, it's Inquisitor versus Force commander in the southwest. Are we going to see some assistance? Yes we are. Here comes some Dire Avengers, some disposable heroes. He's got 3 of them. That's some pew pew, getting a bit too close though to the Inquisitor there. Force commander now moving up with Marines. There's a battle cry going off, I think. Nope, that's just those guys using their Kraken rounds. Warp Spider's there too. He's going to be forced off. Where is Matouzka? He's gone top. So it's a 2v1 both sides. The Lord General gets away. Lost all of his retinue, fellas, though. Gonna have to write letters home and stuff now. This is the Lord General. Sentinel gets the ground pound up. Starts shooting at the Lord Commissar, who goes to hide behind some barbed wire, as he would. Getting his power sword up. Repairs, not sure if they can stop this bash though. It is still a 2v1. Warrior Brood on the way for Matouzka. Is that before your toxin sacks and stuff? Yes it is. And Hive Tyrant capping. And these guys on this power. The power's down here in the south and west. Typically pretty hard to hit. But they're on it. Boom, down goes the node. Sentinel needs repairs. Some spotters now for fear. I would have thought Catachin is down here against the Space Marines. Get in with some of that power melee. There are the spotters. Can certainly do some serious work for you. Inquisitor can't rebuff these Marines though. They're going to cap this. What is this Force Commander doing? Needs to run away. Base turrets starting to shoot him there. 473, 500. They got it and they noded it. That is just rude. Hormagaunts eating some bolter shells for breakfast. They weren't too impressed with the taste, running away. Warp Spider, do you have anything annoying? Yes, improved targeters. Everything he has is annoying. Warrior Brood now moving in. Might try and jump on him. Maybe. There we go. He really bounced off that cover item there. That was weird. Those Dire Avengers very slow to react, and are now getting meleeed by Termagants on retreat. Are those guys going to go down? 3 hit points, 2, 1. They did. I think, yes, they did go down. Termagants do have their toxin sacks up, incidentally. Pretty good upgrade for these guys. Warp Spider Exarch might go down too. Is he saved by the Shuriken? He is saved by the Shuriken. Had like 3 hit points, I think, when he started retreating. What's going on up here? Sentinel using that little ramp I made for him. Gonna go and get the wreck point. Yes, he is. Lord Commissar's not happy. Can't be having this, fellas. He's got his carapace armor up. Did he get a decap? No. Couldn't quite have the time. A decent stomp. Use it to get away. Lord General now has the medical sergeant. Can give out medical packs to his allies. Not to himself, though. Which is a little bit weird. 440489. Boom. Nicely timed shot. And another one on you. These guys both have artillery spotters. Whoever's firing all these shells must be very confused. Who am I shooting at again? Another one goes off there. Lord Commissar needs to be tying things up. It's hard when the squad split up strange like that. Oh, the Sentinel got that stomp. Look at that. I thought he missed it. Lord Commissar off the field now. Guardsmen off the field. Need to try and focus fire when you can. Not sure how much these spotters do with their las guns. It must be more than the guardsmen though, surely. Devastators with vengeance rounds on their heavy bolter thanks to advanced targeting. 900% more damage to vehicles. Missed that shell, those fellas. Tier 2 for Hammerhead, the first player to go. Oh, Warp Spider did something annoying. What a big surprise. Teleported into the heavy weapon squad. Didn't get a special attack though. He let them off. Sometimes he teleports in, he says, hey, what about some knockdown as well? Those guys going to get away, no they're not. Decent grenade. Stayed in play a bit too long there. Did old Fear. As soon as that fella teleported in, he should have been, okay, run away time. Nice little flank though by Matouzka. Can he finish off those Devastators? Oh, that would have been sweet. It would have been so satisfying. Warp Spider's going to get away again. Might be able to get onto the VP. Maybe even the power. There is scouts there though with the grenade and stuff. Force Commander. Got like a third of his XP bar. Warriors there baiting out the battle cry. Nicely done by Matouzka. Are you going to cripple him? He might be on cooldown. Here comes a Hive Tyrant. Rending Talons. Extended Carapace. He's ready for some action. Boom. Some knockdown too. Maybe they can get onto that power. Meanwhile, northeast. Big stomp from this Sentinel. Lots of las guns shooting. I can't even tell who's shooting that. Who is shooting who here? I think they're all trying to focus down this squad. Okay. Where the Commissar's tying up. We saw that medical sergeant heal go off there. Spotters forced to retreat. Lord Commissar did some good work chopping up those fellas. 440, 422 single cap for blue team. It's been a very closely contested tier 1. Who died over here? Oh, the Hive Tyrant. Maybe he ran too close to the guarding weapon teams. Tried to charge them or something. Tier 2 for Fegjitron. I can't say that word. And Matouzka going tier 2 also. This is probably another player playing under a different name, but I don't know who it is. They always do that to me. Sentinel getting repairs. That's dicey though. He's pretty low. He is getting double repairs. Good spotter shell in your face. Where's the Inquisitor at? She's healing. Has the Holy Brazier. Not seen that Holy Pyre go off. It must have gone off. Whirlwind on the way for Kain. Some good firing lines for your artillery on this map. 427, 408. Decent map for tanks and the like as well. Only a couple of spots where you need to be careful with pathing. Sentinel using a little footbridge type thing again. Needs repairs. Stormtroopers on the way for Fegjitron. Ogrins for Hammerhead. Smack you with their guns. I need to like give them melee weapons or something. Maybe they'd be even more effective, fellas. I guess that's Bullgrins, eh? Not in this game, unfortunately. Where's that whirlwind? Going bottom? Yep, going bottom. What's this? Pushing all the way through is the Hive Tyrant. No Barb Strangler. I wonder if he'll get it and get that Thorax Swarm up as well. Because you know these Imperial Guard flares are going to get vehicles up at some point. More Stormtroopers for Fegjitron. Nice grenade. Taking out 3, 4 Hormagaunt, something. 3, I think. Blue team now sitting pretty at the northeast, capping the contested power and everything. Didn't get on that wreck point though. Warp Spider being delightfully annoying again. Enhanced Warp Jump Generator and Entangling Web on the way for disposable heroes. He's been pretty quick to react as the Eldar player, as you might expect from Eldar when his teammates are in trouble. Seems to spend most of the time reacting now though, instead of actually pushing the pace himself. Although red team looking to do that now. Maybe have a look at this power over here. Grenade. Maybe. Nope. Too late. Might need to run. Might need to run, fellas. I don't think Disposable's looking at those guys. Maybe looking at his guardian weapon teams. He's going to lose these fellas. Oh, there we go. Retreating out. Should be okay, I think. Maybe. Yes, they should be okay. Spotter shells all over the place up here. 385. 395. More stormtroopers for Fegjitron. Getting assault kits all around. Yep. Grenades will help keep the Ogrins at bay. There's one of them. And knocked over one Ogrin. The others turn around, make sure he's alright, and he is. Missile launcher, Sentinel as well. Power bash is up. And where's the rest of the Eldar stuff? Oh, you're staying back. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Especially when your enemy has spotters around. Oh, there's that Basilisk creeping barrage thing from the Lord Dreadnought. Hits it quite nicely too. These guys don't like that. Are they going to finish the bash though? Should be using your crack missiles to bash generators, Mr. Sentinel man. But down they go. The Commissar's level 2, Lord General's level 2. Stabilizers are up. You can see that heal go off there. Now it's stopped. Lord Commissar's a little bit isolated. Ogrin should be on him here. Uh-oh, maybe not. I guess they spotted this flank and I didn't. That's why he's backing away. Tyrant Guard charging through. Breaking some stuff. And full retreat out for Hammerhead. We have Wraith Guard for Disposable Heroes. Tier 3 for Fear and a Bane Wolf dropped in by the Inquisitor. I'm pretty sure these things now appear at your base rather than wherever the hell you want, which makes them not so crazy. Really good at taking out generators. This is a web wave from Disposable. Not sure if he's used it yet. Good place to put one though. I do try to put these edge-like areas on the map so you can use webways and annoy your enemies and like flank around with vehicles and stuff. Not just webways. Give places for people to drive. Zone throw on the way for Matouzka. Tier 3 for Feg with triple stormtroopers and spotters. Whirlwind, there's that hunter killer missile, big chunk of damage on the Bane Wolf, but nothing else here. Oh, there's the Stern Guard veterans to threaten it. Oh hey, Terminator Force Commander just came in. They should have him teleport in or something, like the Stern Guard do. Can you stand against this? Fear. Bane Wolf actually took a lot of damage. I don't think he can. I think he's going to lose his VP here. Meanwhile, Northeast kicking off. That could be a nasty volley by the Sentinel. Look at that. Fegjitron fighting too. And loses his spotters. Was against two players. Didn't back off quickly enough, I guess. So where's Matouzka was all the way over here. Capping. Trying to get in behind Kain, maybe. There's that Tyrant Guard. And Warrior Brood with Adrenal Glands. Gets the decap on that VP too. Stone Guard veterans. What way are they going to retreat? Are they going to retreat past this Hive Tyrant? He might have been able to get a couple of models there if he stopped capping, but he wants to get that cap, I guess. 368 333. Tier 3 for Disposable Heroes. Now it's only Matouzka still in Tier 2. Did Feg go Tier 3 at the right time, having lost a bunch of stuff? And his power. Red team looking pretty strong at the top right now. Hive Tyrant's found some Marines to eat. And does so. He'll get away with one model. Oh hey, Lightning Claw Terminator Force Commander. Against Imperial Guard? I guess so. There's no Ogrins down here or anything. Nope. The Guardsmen are going to have a bad day though. Meanwhile, Northeast. Big chunk of red stuff. Feg needs to wait for Matouzka to get up there before he pushes again. Tier 3 now for Matouzka. Devastating plasma cannon for Kain. Blue team pushing through down here again, thanks to Matouzka's earlier push, which really backed up Kain, allowing Fear to get through here. Terminator Force 1 is kind of low. I think your Thunderhammer would have been way more effective here, my friend. Or your Storm Shield or something. I'm not sure why he got claws up. Maybe he just felt like getting claws. Sometimes you just want to get something. Leman Russ on the way for Feg. It's like me when I really want to get double Raptors, even though I always screw it up. Ogrins with their Bonehead leader trying to... What are they trying to do? Trying to be sneaky, maybe. But look at these guys opening up with their hotshot las guns. They are super heavy infantry though, so they do have decent resistance against that piercing damage. There's a Leman Russ pulled in by Hammerhead, which is a pretty good ability to have. Drop a tank here, please. Pretty good. Especially since, oh no, the Inquisitor does have a couple of call-ins. Lord Commissar can't call anything in, can he? Poor bastard. Ork of disposable heroes. He's lost both of his shurikens, I suppose. Bane Wolf taking shots, needs to be careful. Is backing away now. Has a cannon. Ouch! Almost wiping out those guardsmen. Can the Warps try to do it? Not quite. VPs are still pretty close. Feels like that northeast has been red for a while, but maybe not as long as I thought. Here's a Leman Russ from Fear. Delivered the more traditional way via your base. Not a Valkyrie plane thing. I have Tyrant charging in. For some, is he attacking the tank? Attack something else, buddy. You don't have a heavy melee weapon. There we go. There's the seismic roar. Really getting in and mixing it up there. Drawing all of the attention, allowing the rest of the stuff to do their work. Good play from the Hive Tyrant. There's a Tyrant Guard as well. Arriving a little bit late to the party. Got blue team pushing through. Seems like whenever Matouzka goes somewhere, they push through. The red team are not dealing with the Tyranids super well right now. Unfortunately, you can't be everywhere at once though. Wraith Guard do have their Spirit Seer Warlock fella. There he is. Allows them to see properly. Got rid of the node. This Leman Russ took a lot of damage, being hunted by this other one with Vanquisher. This Sentinel really doesn't want to use crack missiles. Do you all have a assault kit? Really, you do. Kain effects on the way now for Matouzka. 2-1 for blue, and a bunker on the way. Most likely a repair bunker, right? Maybe a medical one, no, because there's a lot of allied Tyranids up there to reinforce. Although Matouzka could just drop a brood nest. Looks like Fear is happy to hold the VP right now. Nothing wrong with that. You got to realise there's times when you just have to hold what you have. Doesn't want to be forced off, lose the VP, maybe lose the power again. This thing doesn't even have generators on it right now. Tyrant Guard is there. Still level 1. Ork jumping in. What are you up to? Starting this up, hey? Don't think your allies are ready. That was very strange. And she goes down. Not the smartest move by that Ork there. She was super excited about meeting the Imperial Guard. Is that Emperor's Wrath? It is! Holy crap, that was painful. That was amazing. Did that take the Sentinel out as well? It did. And like disintegrated 10 guardsmen or something. Like that was awesome. 297, 236. Do not mess with the Emperor's Wrath. Each of them do 150 manticore damage. That's 450 from all three if they all overlap on the same thing. Which they must. At least a little bit must overlap somewhere. Avatar on the way for disposable heroes. God of War, it says, which is a completely different game. Crushing Claw in play from Hive Tyrant now. I'm not sure what he was doing there. He's kind of standing around. But they're keeping the pressure up. We have a Barbed Strangler Kain effects. Awesome, awesome weapon. On balance, probably the best choice, the most general choice you can make. Good. Wow, look at this. Good against everything in terms of damage and will suppress. Not quite as specialized as the Venom Cannon, of course, and as super aggro and durable as the Thornback. When you really just want to rip a face off, go for Thornback. Bane Wolf doing its thing. Avatar's going to have a look at it. Maybe cleave it in two. Some late Devastators up for Kain. Whack. Really wants to finish off those gens and does so. Do you have your blades? No. Might be able to path block it enough. Yep, takes it down. Wraithguard, I think, would have lost it. Blue team do not have their natural VP because of that plasma cannon. And here's a Land Raider Redeemer now from Kain. Might get flanked though. Red team need to push out here and support that Land Raider if they can. He's moved it really far up. It's taken a lot of damage from double Lehman Russ's Tyrant Guardian and now tying up the Devastators. Carnifex moving in. Terminator Force Commander has the heavy flame, but he's switching back to the Lantern Claws. Can they get the Land Raider down? Are they still chasing? They are still chasing. Red team have pushed up though. Tyrant Guard on it. And the Lehman Russes, and down it goes. That's going to be a nasty Wailing Doom. This is one of the places where vehicle pathing can be a challenge, let's say. Got somewhere you want to take your vehicles, but he had to get that Land Raider down and did. And they escape. Here comes some more support. And well done. Well done, the blue team there. Took a big risk taking a Land Raider up that far, especially knowing that Matouzka's been doing some nasty flanks, but he did it and he didn't get away with it. VP still pretty even though, 297 to 226. Webway is still down there. Not seen it used yet. Catachans for Hammerhead. Pretty late for those guys to come out. Look at these Stormtroopers for Feg. Did he just drop a Lehman Russ somewhere? As in lose one? Maybe. They are all assault kits as well. Not the most effective thing you could get against, ouch, Lehman Russ and Ogrins. I guess it doesn't matter when you can do this. Almost took out Lehman Russ right there. Transformation. Hitting some allied stuff. Are these guys going to get the assault kit as well? Might want to get something else up, Mr. Fegjitron. You do have your nuke available, so does Fear, so does anyone else? Not really. Hammerhead and Kain are pretty close though. Look at this, Pergatus going off. Mandate is also up for the Inquisitor. Marines barely getting out of there. That's kind of taking shots at what? Oh, the Lehman Russ over there, but it's getting repaired. There is a rocket run. Pretty damn effective one too, to be honest. I'm guessing that was from Fear. Well done. Carnifex up to level 3 now. Hive Tyrant up to level 4. Has his Warp Field, Extended Carapace and Crushing Claw. Eldar arriving a little bit late. Started off being able to get into those fights pretty quickly, but kind of getting outmaneuvered by this Tyranids here. 279, 203. The Artillery Tower goes up. Carnifex taking a lot of damage. Wraithguard getting shots on it. Wailing Doom. Didn't do a whole lot. Avatar took a lot of damage moving in there too. He might have been better served waiting for Kain, but Kain doesn't have a huge amount left. Hammerhead might need to drop another Lehman Russ down here or something. He's got the top zone up for now. Seems to be able to fight all these Stormtroopers relatively well. Just needs to avoid this thing. Looks like they're all infiltrating over here. Opening up on the Guardsman. Taking out like 4 models with that opening volley. And those guys healed off the Medical Sergeant. Was that Emperor's Wrath again? I think it was. Ogrins able to tank so much of this piercing damage with their super heavy infantry armor, getting that heal going too. Maybe get those grenade launchers, Mr. Lord General, to do some damage to these stormtroopers when they're still. He's got the Commissar retinue member now. Pretty good in combat in his own right, I think. Deep cannon for disposable heroes, but Kain is looking depleted here. 279, 185. Heavy weapon squad here now for Fegjitron. Good choice. Got a different thing. Can Blue Team hold this VP? Yes, they can. Of course, Commander cannot cap that. This Tyrant Guard has been awesome. He's only level 2. It's a third Leman Russ on the way for Fear now. Are they all Vanquishers? Well, the first two are. What's this? Sneaky Dire Avengers. I guess he used that webway. D-cannon popping out of it. Some Wraith Guard popping out. He's got some power bashing going. Need to turn around. Here comes Matouzka's stuff. He's got the Neurothrope on the field. Unique subcommander for Tyranids. Kind of like a super zone thrope with some nasty abilities. There's one of them. Cataclysm. Not the most damage ever, but reliable disruption. And leaves that green crap on the field. Tyranids love their green crap on the floor. Several abilities do it. Oh, we do have warp spiders, so need to be careful of those haywire grenades. There's that paroxysm now, doing big damage to the Wraith Guard. They need to retreat, I think. There's the haywire. Can't really follow it up though. Should be okay. The Wraith Guard. What is this? Singularity. It is. Nothing gets pulled in. You kind of need to run. These guys capping. That was the Cataclysm again, I think. And they defend, the blue team. Lost the power, lost the VP though. Good little piece of play from Disposable. But were his teammates able to take advantage of the openings? Also, they couldn't get their VP back. There's 3 Leman Russes here, to be fair. I don't think this bunker has an upgrade yet. Avatar moving in. We're trying to move those things back. 277, 164. Waiting Doom is going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one on that Leman Russ. Nothing to follow it up though. Shimmering Orb thrown in a bit of a weird place by the Warp Spider. Current Guard just hanging out healing over there. Avatar took a big chunk of damage. Moved them off the VP though, allowing the cap. So I guess it was worth it. Baneblade on the way now for Hammerhead. Come bottom or hold top, says Hammerhead. I say a little bit of both. Try and split. Makes such a massive difference in 3v3 games if you have a player that can split well. Something that Noisy could do really well when he played 3v3s. Sending his Blood Crusher off or something to harass. Baneblade 3/4 of the way done. Maybe just send the Baneblade down here, leave everything else top. And I think you'd do pretty well. Not that hard to micro a Baneblade, as long as you have a little bit of notice of things coming in. Fine Effects is going to be level 4, I think, by the end. What are these fellas up to? Going top, going to get back top, says Matouzka. Why, says Fegjitron. So win the game, I think, is his intention. 237, 164. Maybe he's suggesting they just push bottom again. Feg doesn't know, of course, that the Baneblade has hit the field right now. Are they going top? I go alone, says Matouzka. Is an executive decision made. Looks like the Leman Russes are turning around. Yes, they are. The Tyranids are marching top. Kain, maybe try and get something else on the field, buddy. Saving up for a Predator tank, maybe. What's their power income like? Not much. Need some generators over here. Hammerhead still has quite a lot of resources, but he is literally maximum population now. Where is the Baneblade? It's gone bottom, has it? It has gone bottom. Have you now spotted it? Here come the Tyranids. Level 3 Leman Russ is certainly going to do a lot of damage to that Carnifex. Needs to try and keep maximum range though. Tyrant Guard charging in, mixing things up. Ogryns happy to engage him. Yes, they are. Doing a lot of damage too. Don't think he's going to be able to hold. Yeah, they're going to get the cap. 187, 164. Now a crushing claw on your Leman Russ. 1452 hit points on this Leman Russ at level 3. Hell of a lot of health for a tank. Getting stuck on a wreck point there. Should be okay, I think. Probably. Needs to stop turning around. There we go. Should be okay. Ogryns soaked up a hell of a lot of damage. Level 3 Ogryns. Well over 2,000 hit points. What's going on down here? Judgment up on the Baneblade. Taking a lot of damage. 2 Leman Russes there shooting at you. You need to back off, buddy. That's the Singularity. Won't do a lot to the tanks. But he might have thought it was a Eldritch Storm or something. Fegjitron has enough for a nuke of their own. Can't get any more units in the field though. No real population for that. Does have their own Baneblade. There it is. Blue team now with a 2-1. Now it's up to the red team to push. That Baneblade took so much damage. You need to stay back, buddy, and repair. Avatar's been kind of dipping in and out of combat. He's got a lot of guns to deal with if he tries to get close. These triple Leman Russes are deadly. Level 2, level 1, level 3. Some guards on the way for Hammerhead. Some more repair support for his Baneblade. Lord General himself cannot repair. Would have been cool if he has a another retinue member, some kind of engineer or something that does that kind of thing. That would be cool. Some Cyclone Missile Terminators up. Still needs repairs as the Baneblade. They've held their VP, but the rest of the map is looking very, very blue. (186) 103 now. Can the red team hit? Where do they try to hit? Looks like there's some stuff going top. Baneblade is staying towards the bottom though. What is this? Avatar getting stuck in. He's frozen in fear. Oh, there he goes. He wants to get his Wailing Doom. Was barely worth it. That's an Eldritch Storm. Corrupts is doing tons of damage to the Avatar since it is a super heavy infantry unit. Big fight here now. 186 to 82. Could be a game-defining fight. Leman Russ there. Baneblade not really moving yet. Swarmlord might go down. Leech Essence is active. Oh, saved maybe by the Cataclysm that went off. Swarmlord does go down. Rocket run over here. Must be from Fegjitron, I think, maybe. Red team are taking the top. That Leman Russ super died. That was the Emperor's Wrath coming in. 186-70. Epic finish of the game here. Hammerhead just lost most of their army. Another rocket run coming in. Another Leman Russ on the way for fear. He's got a single guardsman squad to repair all of this stuff, I think. Needs to get a bunker up if they can, if they have the population for it. I think bunkers are 5, so maybe not. Red team have it. There's the 2-1. Now it's up to the blue team to push somewhere. Swarmlord did go down. Definitely did, yeah. Carnifex is up. Did the Neurothroat go down? No, it's right there. These two, as you can notice, the energy does not naturally regenerate on a Neurothroat. We need to use abilities to get it back. Spirit Leech and Absorb Life. Hive Tyrant is down, getting revived here though by the Lord Commissar, maybe. Yes, that is some heresy right there. But he's up. Baneblade on Baneblade action. Absolute chaos. Without any chaos on the field. 141 to 70. Paroxysm in the northeast corner on those Terminators there. Makes them back away. The psychic damage of the Paroxysm doing nasty, nasty things to heavily armoured foes. But not vehicles. The Neurothrope can't do much against vehicles. Hammerhead is down to the Baneblade, and that is it. Grenades were coming in. Just throw everything you can at the Baneblade. Didn't do a whole lot. Oh no, his Tyrant Guard is stuck. I guess it's down now. Avatar is still alive. Routing with the 2-to-1. They probably have this now. Terminator Force Commander is going to try and cap. I'm not sure the purchase of this guy really paid off. Shimmer Orb maybe? There it is. So might get that cap now. This is another dicey area for vehicles. Baneblade dealt with by 4 Leman Russes. Ouch. Emperor's Wrath. There's a Paroxysm as well. Force Commander gets the cap heroically at the end, but does go down immediately. Now you need to cap it back, fellas. Can a Neurothrope cap? I think it can. Zone Thropes can. Lord Commissar now is going to try and do it. What level are you, buddy? Level 7. Hammerhead has nothing on the field. Trying to get some Ogrins up, but it might be too late. And look at this. I have Tyrant coming to cap over here. Can put his warp field up. There it is. The Singularity would toss him around a bit. He might still be close enough to cap though. That's the Toronto formation going off. And there's a single. Going to turn it into a double, maybe a triple. And it's going to be GG. In fact, there it is. Red team conceding at the end, knowing, well, Hammerhead sure knowing that he couldn't get back into this in time. Awesome game. We had a level 7 Lord Commissar, did some insane things with the Emperor's Wrath. Talk about value. It is expensive though. Level 5 Hive Tyrant. Matouzka pretty strong throughout the game. Fear with a powerful Inquisitor, and the rolling Leman Russes came through so strong late game did Fear. Hammerhead started so strongly but lost it all on that last fight. But can't discount how much work he did at the top earlier on. Disposable Heroes with a level 7 Warp Spider did have Entangling Web, I think, and Kain with his Terminator Force Commander down at the end. There you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.